A lot of athletes today are fighting for professional sporting leagues to take marijuana off their banned substances list. More and more states in our country have seen the benefits of legalizing the use of marijuana. So why do these professional sporting leagues still have it on their banned list of substances? Marijuana is a pain distractor, so it distracts the body from the pain it is in, which is far safer and less addictive than your typical painkiller such as an opioid. Many people argue that marijuana can be used as a performance-enhancing drug, but in reality, it is the opposite. Athletes should be able to use marijuana in their respected sports as a form of pain relief and not have to worry about opioid addiction. There are many positives to allowing the use of marijuana. I'm going to start by telling you about all the benefits it has as a pain reliever. I found an article on the Smithsonian website that discusses a study that was done at Oxford. This study goes over how exactly marijuana relieves pain in our bodies. This study showed us that marijuana is not like our typical painkiller. It does not kill pain. It distracts our body from the pain that it is experiencing. Brain imaging shows little reduction in the brain regions that code for the sensation of pain, which is what you would typically see with drugs like opioids. Instead, marijuana appears to mainly affect the emotional reaction to pain. According to the Alt Health Watch database, marijuana is a safer alternative to the prescription painkillers. A study was done on athletes in the National Football League in 2018. This study says that 51% of athletes admit that they use opioids. And of that 51%, 71% admit to misuse of these drugs and developing an opioid disorder. Marijuana is far less addictive, and only about 31% of all users develop a marijuana disorder. This percentage is substantially less than opioids. Now that I've discussed the health reasons, I'm going to talk about some of the political reasons on why athletes should be allowed to use marijuana. 45 of the 50 states in America have legalized marijuana for either recreational or medical use. Because marijuana does not kill pain and it distracts our body, this allows it to help with pain that would normally not be killed by painkillers. This is a big reason on why states are legalizing marijuana. There is so many positive benefits that it can provide for mental and physical pain. In an interview I conducted with Rob Ryan, who played professional baseball for 2 years, he spoke about how he saw how these hard painkillers could ruin people's careers. I asked him what he thought about the unbanning of marijuana and if he was for it. He said it seems like a much safer alternative, and since most states are legalizing marijuana, it should be for professional sports as well. My final point is about marijuana being used as a performance-enhancing drug. Many people argue that marijuana improves the performance of athletes in their sports. However, it is the opposite. Marijuana can destroy the motivation to work out, slow down reaction time, and cause extreme laziness. The biggest negative to using marijuana is that it slows down reaction time. All these professional sports leagues require fast twitch movements, so having a slowed down reaction time puts the athlete at a major disadvantage. This proves marijuana is not a performance-enhancing drug. There is so much evidence for why these leagues should allow athletes to use marijuana. It is safer than hard painkillers. More and more states in our country are legalizing it, and it is proven that marijuana is not a performance-enhancing drug. If you agree with me, I want you to help raise awareness on social media and help our athletes.
Ready.